Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The back's got it. That one moves the ball to the 16.
Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
That game makes it 2nd and medium. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. set up. It's a first down play. Gives it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They'll run it to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Jean-Pierre. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And now the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
He's tackled at the 30-yard line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Receivers are bunched together. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Play action here on 1st down. They'll try a pass here. Pass not complete. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Davis. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff to the right side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Penn State 3, Georgia 0.
So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looking downfield, it's Jean-Pierre. Throws it to the right. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. Running back with the football. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Inside the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The offense will set up on first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Handed off for a draw. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Okay, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, the offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Jean-Pierre. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And it's a bunch formation. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Looking downfield, it's Jean-Pierre. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Oh, it's snapped to the back.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen him do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these 4th down calls.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. The Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Coming up, second down and goal. The call is a quarterback sneak. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They'll try to punch it in again. Third and goal at the 1. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. Got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Off the play fake on first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you throw play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he'll wisely throw that one away. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to throw. It's Davis. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to it.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
When he's got some space here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Back to pass. It's Davis. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry out. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to throw. It's Davis. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is just catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield, but spotted at the 42.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. You make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Kick is up and no good. And the lead remains 10 after that miss. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The offense with some pre-snap motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. 7th play of the drive coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Davis. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Penn State.
The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. To the air. It's Davis. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. The offense is set up with excellent field position. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket now. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And a sophomore making an impact play.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
This try is no good. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Stuck right there at the line, no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall. So that
and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good, so the deficit now just 3, 13-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
To throw, it's Jean-Pierre. Finds an open target on the left side. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. 4th out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. The Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got room, looking for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Georgia, 10.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Davis. The pass rush closing in. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. They finally corral him at the 1.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.